wonders, oh wonders of the world. So many wonders to behold. So many questions in my mind. So many questions, so little time. Answers don't so easily come unless you know to ask someone who is a master of the trade. Ask them how clouds get their shape. Welcome to What the Heck Is That with David Shai Ventura. Welcome back, everyone. You are about to watch part 2 of my interview with David Livingston from Big Sunday. If you have not seen part 1 yet, make sure to go back and watch that first. What has been a really special experience you can share with us throughout your time there?
All right, this is my favorite thing I think we do at Big Sunday. And this is the thing I think I missed the most. And I hope when after the pandemic is over that you're going to join us on one of these things, David, is we do a thing called the We're All in the Same Boat Project, where we rent a boat and we all meet down in Long Beach Harbor, and people come from all over the place, and they come with their family, or they come with their school, or they come from a shelter, or they come from a hospital, and we all meet on the dock. And there's one rule on the boat, which is that everybody has to meet one new person. And then we all get on the boat together, and there's about 130 people, and we have coffee and we have donuts, and we go out of the water for 2 hours and enjoy the ocean and enjoy the sea lions, and sometimes we see some dolphins, we've even seen whales, and we get to meet some new people and enjoy one another. And that is probably my favorite thing we do at Big Sunday, and what I missed the most during the pandemic, and I'm looking forward to doing again. So I hope I can get you and your mom to come next time we go.
I am diving to hear about this crabby lady on Valentine's Day.
Okay, so every year, I'll tell you about the crabby lady on Valentine's Day. Every year on Valentine's Day, that usually, we can't do it this year, but usually for Valentine's Day, the Sunday before Valentine's Day, we have a big event at our headquarters where people decorate Valentines to bring to senior centers and hospitals and retirement homes. And we have hundreds and hundreds of people come. And we put out all sorts of stuff so people can make lots of Valentines, and they can fill bags full of candy and stuff. And then we all have dinner together. I gotta have some water here. And then we have dinner together, and sometimes we even play bingo. But one year, it was packed. There were just so many people there, in every inch of the office. There were people sitting everywhere and making cards, and it was really wonderful. But some young woman came in with her mom, and the mom was, and the woman was probably about your age, and the mom was a super, super crabby person. And she came in and couldn't find a place to sit. But she couldn't find a place to sit because there were so many nice people there helping out. But she was about to start complaining, and her daughter, I think, was a little worried that her mom was going to make a scene. And I looked at that crabby lady and I said, I'm going to make this woman smile if it's the last thing I do. And I felt it was kind of a challenge. And she was there, and it was the craziest thing because we were in my office, and there were all these people sitting on a chair, and suddenly they got up to go get something to eat. And I said to the crabby lady, look at this. The best seat in the house just opened up for you, and you have a place to sit now. And she sat down in this big, comfortable chair and made Valentines. And the next time I saw her was about 2 hours later when she was leaving, and she was chomping on a cookie, and she had a big smile on her face. And the truth of the matter is, she had just spent a couple hours making Valentines that were going to make somebody else really happy. And once she got out of her own annoyance and had a place to sit down and take a load off for a second, her crabbiness kind of went away. And I like to think we got to see the best side of her, even though she started out by maybe not showing us her best side. So that's the story of the Crabby Lady, and I think her daughter was very relieved it worked out that way also. Here's the thing, and this is the thing we try to do at Big Sunday. Everybody has their good moments, everybody has their bad moments, and I like to try and hope at Big Sunday we our goal is to try to bring out the best in everybody, and when we can do that, I feel really good about that. And luckily, I have a nice staff that can help that along, and tons of nice volunteers who help that along too.
Wow, what a great story. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for asking.
If my watchers want to get involved, how can they do that?
Well, thank you very much for asking. They can go on our website, which is www.bigsunday.org, and it's right there, and our schedule is always there. And we have a Facebook site and an Instagram site, but the best bet is to start out at bigsunday.org. And if they have other questions, they can just email me at david@bigsunday.org, and I can answer their questions for them.
You heard it here. Everyone, let's get involved.
Thank you for saying that. I agree. I hope I get to see some of your viewers, and that they come by when we're back open, or even not, they can email now and find out ways to get involved while things are still shut down a bit.
Has Big Sunday ever worked with other organizations? If it's so, who?
Oh man, we've worked with hundreds of organizations, so all over the place. We're here in LA, and we've worked with tons of organizations in Los Angeles and Southern California, but we've worked with places in something like 14 other states too. And because we do things about so many interests, whether it's homelessness or veterans or the environment or seniors or animals, there's just hundreds and hundreds of organizations we've worked with.
Any organization you want to shout out?
Well, okay, I'm trying to think, because I'm worried that if I do a shout out to a couple organizations, and some other organizations might have their feelings hurt. So I'll tell you a couple we've been working with lately. We work with No Limits in Culver City. That's a great organization for kids who are deaf and hearing impaired. We work with Imagine LA, which is an awesome organization that helps homeless families getting set up in permanent housing. I always love working with our friends at the VA, our veterans who are brave men and women who have often sacrificed a lot so that we can enjoy the things we enjoy. We work with tons of animal rescues. I always, of course, have a soft spot for my friends at Daphne Land, which is Basset Hound Rescue. And we've had a dog from Daphne Land. And there are so many more with our diaper drive now and our food drive. We're just helping dozens of organizations. So, and if people are looking for organizations to help, they should contact us. We can point them in the direction. And another one I'm just thinking of, David, is Dreamcatcher, which is therapeutic horseback riding in Long Beach. They're amazing. So there's a couple of shout outs for you.
I am a writer of lyrics, so tell us where you find your inspiration for writing lyrics.
Oh, I heard that you wrote lyrics, and I think you know that I do too. I don't know. Sometimes it just comes to me. I just hear the song and it's like, oh, this is what the lyrics should be. And or there's a phrase that's going through my head and it's like, oh, this would be good in a song. Or somebody says something and it's like, oh, I think that would be nice in a song. The lyrics of a song are, to me, kind of the hardest part. The music comes a little easier to me, but every so often the lyrics just kind of are there. Where do you get your inspiration for lyrics?
David, I totally know what you mean. Maybe we will need to collaborate in the future.
I like that. That sounds like fun. I would enjoy that. David, do you write, what kinds of songs do you write? Are they like dancing songs, or are they sort of ballads? Are they heartfelt? That doesn't surprise me. Do you sing too, or do you just write the lyrics? You sing?
Love to sing.
I sing too. I sing all the time. Nobody would say I sing well, but I love to sing. Are you a good singer? Yeah? Good.
I got to listen to your piano skills. Do you play any other instruments?
I don't. I tried to learn how to play the guitar once when I was probably about you. I learned how to play the piano when I was a kid. And then I tried to play the guitar when I was about your age, and that didn't go so well. So I found it very hard to learn the guitar, but I always wanted to play the guitar because I thought it would be really cool to, I don't know what, take my guitar to the beach and play the guitar. But that's not going to happen, and I cannot take my piano to the beach and play the piano. So I'll just have to stick with that. Do you play an instrument? What do you play?
I am more of a drumming guy myself.
Oh, nice, nice. I had a daughter who played the drums. So she gave that up, which was a mixed blessing, I suppose. But I'd like to hear you play someday.
Wow, David, I knew it was a good sign we have the same name. Everything that you are doing a big Sunday is what I want to do for the world too. I will take that as a sign for the work I will someday do. I hope of my watchers are feeling inspired to do more good. David, thank you, and maybe we can see each other back in the normal world.
David, I appreciate that. I'll tell you something, my friend. I've been on a bunch of shows. I also thought it was a good sign that somebody named David was going to be interviewing me. I don't think I've been interviewed by another David before, although we have a David on staff and another David on our board, and I come across a lot of us. But you inspire me too. And I think this is a great show, and I think you're doing a great job. And I really appreciate your asking me to be on here. And I hope we meet up again someday in person too. So thank you very much. This was a lot of fun for me, and you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching What the Heck Is That? And stay tuned for more amazing interview with your lovely host, David Shai Ventura. Stay safe and keep smiling. What the heck is that? Wonders, oh wonders of the world. So many wonders to behold. So many questions in my mind. So many questions, so little time. Answers don't so easily come unless you know to ask someone who is a master of the trade. Ask them how clouds get their shape. Welcome to What the Heck Is That with David Shai Ventura.